New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
A lot better. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. We got our special guest DJ Sus One is here.
Oh, what's up, Wendy?
Power 105 New York, stand up.
What's good,
now,
what's good?
Sus One is Mariah Carey's personal DJ, which is why Norman is fanning out. Yeah, you said you don't stalk him.
I am not gonna stalk him, but I just want you to know you have a fan over here.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Sus, you look nice.
Thank you. Wendy, thank you for having me. It's hard to see you from over here, but thank you for having me on the show.
Well, excuse me, Sus One. This is a TV show. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, I see.
All right, so they backed up. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. And when the double doors opened, I saw somebody. Camera people, just follow me. Deb, you call the shots from the booth. I'm going over to my mom's chair, because there's this guy here who was my first boss in New York. Joel Sarkowitz. So Joel, I was thinking about the Monte Cristo at the deli. No, I'll talk to you from the chair. Look, because after the show, Joel lives in Maine now. He hired me when Hot 97 was Hot 103.5.
Right.
And he believed in me when I was a DJ in St. Croix.
The Virgin Islands. Got the little letter with the palm tree, right? And the cassette, because that's old school.
And then I left the Virgin Islands and he was like, all right, well, you're not ready yet, but stay in contact. So then I went to Washington, D.C. at WOL, and I told Joel I was there, and he was like, okay, kid, you're still staying in contact. And then one day I got the call. It was mischief night. It wasn't Halloween, it was the night before, you know, where you TP trees. You called me up and you said, are you ready? And I said, yup. And the rest is history. Thanks, Joel.
Great. How many years?
Oh, geez, 1988.
87, 88.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then when we switched to 97, because I was the overnight girl, I was the new girl, whatever. Everybody else was at the party, and they left me in the studio to switch the switch. So if you want to know your radio history, I was the one who switched from Hot 103.5 to Hot 97.
Yep.
Yeah.
You were in the studio, and we were at I think at the Plaza Hotel, and Vanna White was turning the
I don't know any of that, because I was the new girl.
You watch it on TV.
You all left me like the sucker in the studio, but you want to know what? So now Joel is retired, and you have your radio station in Maine?
No, I'm in New York.
Wait. You live in Maine?
No, all your people all came out today. Y'all from Maine, a lot of traffic coming down? Well, not so much.
Why did I think you, because we've talked talked on the phone several times, like new life. You know, I'm reaching out to people like, hey, how you doing?
Right up in Westchester.
Westchester.
Takes almost as long to get there as it does from Maine.
Yeah, practically. Anyway, those were the good old days, Joel. Enjoy the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. And the fruits of your labor. Like, I like to give people credit. You know what I'm saying, Norman. If somebody is going to, you know, give you a giddy up in your career, you never forget those people.
Yep.
Joel, respect. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Suzanne?
Yes.
Just saying.
It's nice.
Uh-huh.
Got your own show. You can invite your old bosses here.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Uh-huh. And go out for lunch later on?
Exactly.
I'm gonna have the Monte Cristo.
Oh.
Have you ever had a Monte Cristo? Swiss cheese?
Yes.
Turkey?
Yes.
That old warm jelly on top?
Oh, no, no.
Oh, they melt everything together?
No. I don't like warm jelly.
Well, I normally don't like warm jelly either, but on Monte Cristo, it's really something fabulous. It's one of the things I miss about New Jersey, you know, because we have the best delis over there.
Oh.
But I'm not there anymore, so I gotta go someplace here. Yeah. All right, so here's what's going on. Sorry, Suswan. Sorry, there was a lot of Shot 97 talk going on.
Oh, man.
But we know where the haps are.
Power to 5-1, baby.
Okay.
Pumpkin pie, new cinnamon roll centers, and more. That one is hilarious. DQ, happy tastes good.
Vicki Gundelson and Tamra Judge won't be back next season. It's official. It's official. It's official. So Vicki had been demoted last season, so there's no surprise there that she's finally left, even though she took it to the chin and just became a friend of the show, and we were telling her through our show, Vicki, you're better than this. By the way, this is a beautifully filtered picture. It's a beautifully filtered picture. It's really gorgeous. But she's a good-looking woman in person. She was just here. It's just that, okay now. So Vicki decided to just leave the show. Vicki has her business. Vicki has got money on her own. Now, Tamra said that she's leaving the show after she was offered a limited role. And when I tell you a limited role, they were giving her $900,000 a season. This is Tamra. They reduced her to shooting 3 scenes, for $20,000. Exactly. So at least she's got the couillons to say, oh, hell no, I am out. I am out. And then last night, our friend Andy Cohen Instagrammed that Tamra said she was fired. Take a look.
What's going on?
I'm just sitting at home studying my real estate because now I need a new career.
This is the smart thing about you. You always had other businesses going the whole time.
I do, and thank God for being a CBD. Or I would be sitting in front of Costco with a sign saying, Andy Cohen fired me. I will work. No, I won't work. Just give me money.
Have you heard from other housewives this weekend from other cities? Not
Well,
from
of course I am. All the OGs are shaking in their boots thinking they're going to get fired too.
And just in case you're still wondering, Nene and I are still cool. Okay. And no, I haven't talked to her since this revelation because I just learned about this morning. You know, yesterday was a trying day. I went home, slammed the blinds. I knew Joel was coming and we'd be having fun. I was prepared for Sus One. Hey, Sus, are you married?
No. I'm not saying I don't want to be married. I'm just not married at the moment.
No, you said that like you just slammed the door on the entire idea.
I didn't want Single for the moment, ladies. What you gonna say? What you gonna ask, Wendy?
Let me see your shoes. Oh. Okay.
Balenciaga swag.
We can read. We see. Braggart. Let me see. Get from behind the turntable so we can look at you head to toe. Just your whole thing. Like this is not a he too movement. This is just I like to look. You know, there's nothing wrong with looking. Oh.
You got me doing the fashion show. What's up, Wendy?
Hi. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
This is nice. What is this? Okay.
So this
the
is my
feature presentation.
The feature presentation.
I listen to you on the radio. I know what you do.
Thank you. Do I do okay?
Enough.
I'm gonna go humbly back to the DJ.
So I think Tamara's got a good attitude. She was grateful for the show. The show gave her a really, really good, she met her husband during the show. The show made her rich, and now she's moving on. And if you're gonna only shoot 3 episodes for $20,000, that's the kind of thing you do. You just move on.
Yeah.
You move on. Speaking of the housewives, Teresa's husband, Joe, Joe went to this island in Mexico. I can't pronounce the pronunciation, but I'm gonna tell you, in Spanish, it translates into English, the island of women. And who do you think was there to film it all? TMZ. Take a look. All right, there's Joe, there are the women. At first, we argued. See, I didn't want to blur out the booty. Look, it's really firm and bulbous. It's firm and bulbous. And Teresa, here he is over there laying in the bed. Now, I thought that he just went from Jersey to Italy, you know, to do his time. Where does he get the chance to make a stop in Mexico for the island of women? And he was there with 2 of his guy friends, but they all, Suzanne, do you see what I'm saying? It's almost unfair.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Like, he doesn't have to deal with the daughters.
No.
He doesn't have to deal with Teresa.
No, it's so unfair.
It's almost like he's living his best life.
Yes, he is. He's living his best life.
Well, Teresa's dating Tony the pool boy, so she's not doing too bad. Oh, nobody clapped for that. Okay. It's okay. No laughter involved. And no clapping, Suzanne. Pipe down over there. I thought this man was already in jail and we were done with the case, but apparently Nicki Minaj's brother, Jelani, got the book thrown at him in court on Monday. I see low-key clapping in the Norman section. I saw you, sir, clapping down here. I saw you. I said no laughter.
Okay, you know I can't help it. Okay.
Anyway, back in 2017, Jelani Minaj was found guilty of sexual assault of his 11-year-old stepdaughter. The word is that he was allegedly having relations with this little girl 4 times a week. Well, he was sentenced on Monday, later on yesterday, something like that, to 25 years to life. For more on this story, I'll refer to Sus One. Do you know anything?
Not much about that story. Just what I see in the press, but yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you don't really talk on your show. You just do feature presentation and play the music.
I talk a little bit, you know, I try to...
You should talk more.
So I should talk more?
Well, I'm saying, people like to hear the chit-chat.
Yeah. I
over
try
a
to stay
hard,
away from the drama a little bit.
but over a hard beat. Like you could play like Mobb Deep, and then you go into Hood Tales. We like that.
I definitely talk during my mixes. I definitely turned up during my mixes. It's a good situation.
I like DJ Envy too. I'm gonna be calling
My guy.
him soon. Yeah.
We're part of the light-skinned community.
Well, yeah. I like Charlemagne, but he doesn't zugga.
It's my guy too.
Yeah.
Nah, he's not a DJ though.
But yeah, I like a DJ.
Charlemagne knows his music though.
Don't we all? I'll be studying you very hard during commercial breaks.
Oh.
Gotta put it down.
Let's get it.
Okay. And I like everything from hard driving beats to Taylor Dane. Joel, remember Taylor Dane? I loved that music back in the day. It was so nice. TKA, Taylor Dane, wow. Rick Astley, yep. Together Forever. Our station at that time in life, we broke so many artists. Paula Abdul, nobody knew her.
Nope.
Right?
Yep.
We were playing that, and you were the head of everything.
It was pretty crazy. People still remember that radio station. There's Facebook pages all over the place about it still. They're still posting up old playlists and stuff.
Freddie Colon, yep. Al Bandero, yep. Bill Lee,
yep.
and his big mouth girlfriend.
Oh.
Do you remember she was a big mouth girlfriend? I remember. She was nice to me, but in a shady way.
I think she was looking for your gig.
Well, I don't know. So was everybody. That's when you gave me the walking papers and hired. No, it's okay. I was only unemployed for 2 weeks because then I got a job at PLJ. But you gave my overnight to Niecy Cologne. Yeah. It's okay, Joel.
Happens.
Joel. But those were the times.
No matter.
Anyway, I want to shout out to a woman who, like Joel kicked off my career in a big way, but there's a woman who kicked off this show in a big way. When we were a mess during our 6-week sneak peek, there was a woman pregnant with 8 kids, and she was called Octomom. Yes! And when nobody but Joan Rivers, right, would be a guest on our show, right? Because who's this new girl on TV with the big mouth and the purple chair? I'm like, oh, Wendy, help. So we were, the housewives helped out and so on and so forth, but this Octomom, she gave birth to those 8 kids back in 2009, and she has 11 kids altogether, 14 kids altogether. Natalie Suleiman, we even purchased her sonogram with the 8 kids.
You did?
Excuse me, it's framed in my apartment.
That's incredible.
I save stuff.
Yeah.
I save stuff. So yesterday, her kids, the 8 kids celebrated their 11th birthday. I can't believe it's been that long. Yeah, look at them. They all look happy. They don't look mad. Why are you scrolling your face up?
Individual one of them, and they're all cute.
And happy.
Yes, they look great, healthy.
Yup. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you something. She was able to fit all their names on a cake. See, that's what a mom, look, isn't that cute? And then, so it's 14 kids altogether, but 8 she delivered at once, and her snapback wasn't bad at all, although I think she got the surgery or something like that. Mm-hmm. When she came here to the show, I barely remember what we talked about because all I was doing was staring at the miracle of somebody who carries 8 kids. But she looked really great, Suzanne.
Mm-hmm. Great. She looks great.
I know people who've only had 1 kid who look a holy wreck after that. She does anything to support her kids. I remember at one point she did a porn or something like that. Well, you do what you have to, you know. Mm-hmm. At one point, she was on welfare. And what else, Norman?
I think we gave her some money with the sonogram.
Right.
And we brought her a bunch of diapers.
Right, we gave her stuff.
She had a garage sale.
A garage sale?
In her front yard.
In her front yard.
Yes.
And she was actually there collecting the money. And she also, I think, had a GoFundMe page. I think some of you guys donated to it. Once you saw how adorable she was on the show, like, you just couldn't hate on her. But anyway, Natalie, congratulations. You've stayed out of the press. You still look wonderful. And happy birthday to your kids and the kids after that. You got kids? Sus, don't try to act like
I don't have kids.
You don't have kids and you're not married?
No. It's crazy, right?
Excuse me, attention
He
Wendy
said yes.
watchers. There's DJ Sus 1.
Numbers at the door.
So I've been reading this book. Shout out to my friend Jason Lee. You know him from Hollywood Unlocked. And then he comes here for the inside scoop, right? So he sent me the book like a month ago, and he keeps calling. He was calling and saying, "Isn't that? I love this cover, right?" Let me tell you something. There's a lot of pain and mystery behind that face. So I started reading the book, Jason. I didn't even get a chance to talk to you last night, but there's some things in the book that Jason already shared with me, but I want to share with you. This is a really interesting book. He had a really rough relationship with his mom. His mom is white, his dad is black, but his dad ran off and had kids out, behind his mom's back. And he basically raised himself. His mom was addicted to heroin and crack, and he walked in on her turning tricks for prostitution to support her habit. And then she's the one who called the foster care when he was only 8 years old and said, "Get him out of here so I can continue doing my life." Exactly. Like, you never know the pain behind somebody's beauty. By the way, that's not a wig. I know, his hair is ridiculous. Anyway, he hung out with Whitney Houston the day before she died. He knows everybody. He's really close with Floyd Mayweather and Tiffany Haddish and the whole bit. Jason, I'm still reading, but I just want you to know I'm in. And this book, if you get a chance to do some reading, let me tell you something. Compared to your life, you're living in Shangri-La, because this right here is a whole mess. But I love him so much. It's my friend Jason Lee. All right, here's the deal. We got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, Inside Scoop on Channing Tatum shading his ex, Jenna. So grab a snack and come on back.